Hey everyone, my name is Cassidy and I'm one of the peer mentors here at Miramar Outreach. Today I'm going to be walking you through the process of applying to Miramar College as a high school student. If you have any questions regarding the application process or have a situation that's hindering you from completing the application, you can always reach out to us through email or call us at our office. At the end of the presentation, I'll be sure to show you that contact info so that way you have that on hand. Before I get started with the application process, I just want to point out this last bullet right here that you'll be given college credit for your college courses, and the grades that you'll receive will be a part of your permanent college record. I understand that you're in high school, however, because since you were deciding to take college courses, this is also applicable to you. All right, now actually getting started with the application. This right here is a snapshot of what the entire application process entails. However, throughout the rest of the presentation, I'm going to be going more into depth about each step. And so getting started with the first step, there's going to be two parts. The first part, you're going to be creating a CCC Apply account or California Community Colleges account. It's going to ask you for your personal information, such as your name and date of birth. It says social security number right here. However, if you don't happen to have one, or if you happen to not know your social security number, no worries. You don't have to input it in at that moment. It's also going to be asking you for your email address, your telephone number, and for your permanent address. And for the second part, it's going to be asking you to fill out the actual Miramar College application. So when you get started on the first step, as I stated before, you're creating a CCC Apply. So this web page is going to pop up, and it's going to be asking you to create an account, which you will click. You're going to put in your email address, and then verify your account, and then it's going to ask you all those personal questions that I previously mentioned. So once that's finished, you'll then be able to get started on the actual Miramar application. Throughout the application, it's going to be able to keep track of how far along you are. So this little sidebar right here is basically a checklist of the entire application. If it's in yellow, that means you got started on that section, however, you didn't finish it. But once you finish a section, it's going to show a green check mark. So once you see a green check mark in each section, you'll then be able to submit your application. All right, so once you get to the education portion, since you guys are high schoolers, it's going to be a little bit different. And so I just want to point some things out. So once you get to the education section, it's going to ask for your college enrollment status. What you guys are going to click is enrolling in high school or lower grade in college at the same time. And then for last high school attended, you're going to click I attended high school. And still in the education section, it's going to ask for your high school transcript information, such as your GPA and certain grades that you received for students. Now, if you're not 100% sure about the answers to these questions, no worries. You just make your best educated guess and input that in, and that will be perfectly acceptable. This will not affect your chances of being admitted into Miramar College. So if you happen to not know, no worries, just try your best. Then you'll be asked to put in your information for citizenship and military status. And also it's gonna ask you for your residency. Once you fill this out and you create your SDCC portal account, if you end up having a hold on your portal account, contact admissions to update your residency. However, if you have, again, I stated at the beginning of the presentation, any questions about this process, you can always contact us also. It's also going to ask for your needs and interests, demographic information, and supplemental questions. This portion is also not going to affect your chances of being admitted into Miramar. This is essentially us just trying to get to know you. We're going to be asking for we're going to ask you if you're interested in any programs or resources that we have here in Miramar. We're going to be asking a little bit about you personally. But again, and you don't have to answer some of these questions if you don't want to. But this is just Miramar asking these questions for data purposes or just trying to get to know the prospective student population. And a note here, once you submit your application, within 24 hours, you should be then able to receive your 10-digit college ID number, which you'll be able to use to register for courses, or essentially the college will be able to enroll you into your courses, but you're going to be using the ID to access your portal account. But that ID number is also very important for the second step. So this is what you'll essentially, this is where you fill out the supplemental application, and this is for high school students. So this is where it gets a little bit different. So once you're able to access the supplemental application on the JIRA form, you're going to click Forms and Applications, and then you're going to, a drop-down menu is going to appear, and then you're going to click Supplemental Application for Special Part-Time / Joint Diploma Students. And so once you click that, this page will pop up. Well, it will be the same page, but this is what your page should look like. And when you scroll down is when you get to answering the questions. Now, this portion is what you as the student will fill out. There is another portion that your parent will fill out, but for right now, this is what you as the student should be filling out. So right here, right at the top is where you're going to input your college student ID. So before you get started on the supplemental application, you should wait to receive your student ID, otherwise you won't be able to complete this. You're going to click high school, you're going to click the name of your high school, your grade level, and then you're going to input your high school contact name, which is going to be Catherine Zamani, and then put in their contact email address right here. And then it's going to ask you this question, and for you, you'll be clicking special part-time. Essentially just means high school student. Not sure why it doesn't say high school, but special part-time is what you're going to click. And then it's going to ask you for a college class that you're interested in. This is not you enrolling into the course. This is you petitioning for the course. And so the only thing that we ask for you to get accurate is the actual class title. However, if you happen to not know the class number or the units or when it gets started, no worries. Just try your best for class number. You can put in 5 zeros, and then for units, just put in the number 3. And then for the rest, just try to just make your best educated guess. The reason why we say that is because once you submit your supplemental application, we're going to fix whatever mistakes you made on our end for the college class section. Only thing we ask you to get accurate is the class title. All right, so this is the part where the parent is going to fill out the second part of the application. It's just parental consent, so things that the parent will have to check mark, including the medical waiver if you do want to submit the application, and also the parent / guardian signature. Also for the comment section, please put in Altus MOU because this will help us distinguish which students are applying for dual enrollment into Miramar. So that's the second step. So for the third step, well, actually, no, yeah. So you'll be completing the form, and once you complete that form, then you'll be able to submit that supplemental application. And once that's accepted, the college staff will be able to enroll you into your requested courses. So that's why the section of the college class appears in the supplemental application. Once you're accepted, we'll be able to enroll you into your courses. All right. And so this is our contact information. If you have any questions regarding the application process, you can always email us at miraoutreach@sdccd.edu or ccatmiramar@sdccd.edu. You can also access the webpage regarding dual enrollment for more information, follow us on Instagram, or even join our outreach email list for any announcements, or if you're interested in anything that Miramar has to offer. You can also come to our office. We do offer in-person assistance, and so this is our address. We are located at the K2 Welcome Center. I hope this video was very informational. I hope that you're able to get into the courses that you want, and I wish you guys a good rest of the year.